What is up, YouTube fam? Robbie C here, and today we are going to talk all about how is the Buzzz deserving of all of the lavish praise and rewards and love that it receives? Or did Streamline actually produce just a better version? But of course, before we dive in, we have to ask the most important question of the day. How are you doing today, Ames? Are you having a good one?
So catch me if I fall.
We are out here continuing the Buzzz battles. We are at University of Montevallo. We're gonna be playing 9 holes, having a good time with it. And we have, obviously, Buzzes. We have buzzsaws, and we have the ESP Buzzz that we will be throwing. These are straight out of the bag. We're bagging them for an undetermined amount of time, testing out other options that are out there. And let me tell y'all, the comments were extremely vocal on which disc we should be trying next. And so here we are with the Streamline Echo. Flight numbers on the Echo are a nice casual 5.5 minus 1.5 1. The Buzzz being a 5.5 minus 1.1, this feels like it should be a slightly flippier version of the Buzzz, but we have it in the Neutron plastic as well as the Eclipse plastic. So hopefully this glow is going to be a little bit more stable. Looking forward to seeing how these fly. And I want to go ahead and preface this so we're like sending you to the comments as you continue to watch the video, hopefully. We're doing the Echo because the voice were very loud on the last one. So I think what we'll do from here on out in the Buzzz battles is I want you to go to the comments and I want you to write what disc you believe we should compare the Buzzz to next, what should be next in the lineup. And I will say that we will pick whatever is the most liked / interacted with comments. So that means that if you're going to run down in the comments and you're like, I think you should try it against the Hex, but there's already someone who's written Hex, go comment seconded, third, however, reply to their comment, give it a like. It's very easy for you to do those things. Because I'm not going to go through and add up there were 45 comments for the Hex. I'm just going to go to the most interactive with commented for the Hex. We're going to use that. So show your love, pick your mold. You guys get to determine where this series is going, and looking forward to seeing how the Echo flies today. Because I will say, my friend Ryan is the one who told me when I told him we were going to start this series, he was like, oh, you should really compare it to the Echo. And I was like, we'll see what the comments say. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't know that there was such a love for this disc, but he was pushing this before he even dropped the video, and he supplied the Echoes for us to throw. So let's get into it. We are on hole 1, 285 feet. We're gonna see which one comes out on top. We'll let the Echoes have the adjustments and hold the box. We're gonna let ESP Buzzz shine first. Let's see what we can do. I do forget how muddy this hole gets. So you don't get a lot of ground action on the whole right side because it's just a mess. And we need that buzzsaw to fade. It's actually not bad being up high like that, as long as you know you're not in the mud. We're gonna go with the glow first, glow Echo. Okay, that one I didn't commit. I spun too fast on my chest and didn't let the hand follow through. That's my bad, Echo throwers, my bad. I did the exact same thing there, because I think subconsciously my body is just like, I'm so in my head about form change that subconsciously my body sees me doing something and then it's like, oh, that wasn't good. And in reality, the pulls to the right were fine. They were fine. That is my bad, Echo throwers. That is my bad. Let's see if we can get things started for you with a big old putt. Oh, that was good. So those mid ranges, putting with mids, tough. And the Buzzz, getting out here, living its best life. So Buzzz is gonna start off with a higher spot, but that's fine. Like I said, plenty of golf to play, and I promise I did not intentionally play as a saboteur on the Echo. Our next hole, we're gonna go forehand out and around with the buzzsaw and the glow Echo. Try to just hang them out over the OB sort of walkway, let them crash in. This one's only like 240 feet, so it should be a nice chip shot, but I think that we're gonna have some headwind here. Yeah, left to right head, so could be a little tricky. Buzzsaw is gonna give it the wind read. Hang it wide, let it crash in. That's actually so far. We want a little more hyzer because I don't feel like the Echo is as overstable as that buzzsaw is going to be. So we're going to give it a little more hyzer, give her a chance to fight back. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous, ladies and gentlemen. I will say immediately off the rip when comparing these two, I think that the Echo, the buzzsaw is interesting because I even said on the last video where I think that the buzzsaw isn't like that crazy overstable. So I think the glow reactor certainly gets a nod in this one. And the video that we did earlier this week talking about the dune, or not the dune, the canyon, I think certainly could be like Buzz Canyon, could be your sort of 1-2 punch, or if the Wasp ends up filling that slot for whatever, you know, Discraft option you want to throw, if you want to keep throwing Discraft there. I do remember hole 2 in the last video. I think that the scores were actually not accurate because I forgot that I like made a crazy good putt with the reactor when the Buzz bounced off the basket on hole 2. Guys, practice your putting. If we practice our putting, it's really tough for Disc to make up strokes. All right, so this is an interesting one for our 3rd hole of the video. It's the 5th hole of the course. It says 267 uphill, and that's just simply not true because it plays so uphill. This is one that I would be throwing a forehand on every day of the week. And I think here's why, because a lot of people would be like, oh, well, there's all this wide open space over to the right, so just throw the backhand. Problem is, for a right-handed player on the backhand, you're like fading, you want to get left, so you're fading into the OB that is this river of road the whole time. So you kind of have to throw like really aggressively straight and just hope that it holds straight. So we're gonna try to smash these things and hold them. I mean, it's playing 300, so this should be very doable distance, but we're gonna see what we can do. Most of these things out there, Buzz still has the box. And rocks save us there because like we saw, it was a good shot. It started fading because we're going uphill and we're throwing a righty backhand. Like all the factors are going against us to have this fade in, but this should be a little flippier. So let's see if we can get another good hit on this. Yeah. It's so good. It's just like laser straight. If you are looking for like the straightest mid you've ever thrown that isn't like crazy flippy, is that it? Is that it? I mean, did the rocks help us here? Sure. Yeah, the rocks definitely helped us on that one because it just kept it from like scooting super far away. But I mean, Buzz still would have been chilling. I mean, 20, 25 feet, just fading out early, but the Echo just skirted right on up there. Keep the vibe going. We're throwing turnovers. Buzz still has the box. Buzz still has the box for throwing turnovers to that gray basket that's just conveniently right there, right in front of that opening. And we're gonna try to keep it somewhat like flat and just pull it over. We kept it flat. And we indeed did not turn it over. I can't convince myself to not let it, like I just can't finish the shots. This is literally what Clint and I talked about this week of like, trust yourself to commit, and it's okay if we're pulling right. Yeah, like instead of fearing a miss, let yourself lean into that miss. And I bet you'll surprise yourself how often you actually don't even do that miss. Like it's just, oh, it's still a good shot. Because nope, we did it again. You know, positives, those were both terrible. That was better, but that was still so nose up that it didn't matter. Okay, well, door's open, Echo. It was not anywhere near as bad as the other three. We pulled it and went correct. Just a classic case of amateur be amateur, and this would be one for the books for the buzzes to remain perfect. We're looking at like 45 feet. Never a want. Never even close. Okay, Echo, I'm sorry. Apparently you and I didn't want to be friends. I was just trying to spin you around, do fancy things, and you were like, nah, bro, that ain't me. All right, I'll tie it up. 3 under through 4. There is nothing to this hole. It is exactly what you're seeing. 320 feet uphill the whole way. Just gotta throw something strong and good. Echo's got the box. Don't try to kill him, Mr. Crawford. Okay, there's that turn from the Echo. I like it. That was good distance. That felt like good snap, good hit. Wrong direction, but I like that. We take those. That was also really good. We take that. We take that. Now, if you haven't already headed to the comments, I want to go ahead and take a quick second to talk about a new sponsor. A new sponsor for here on the Robbie C channel, and that is Cardinal Disc Golf. You guys have seen the jerseys and things that I've been wearing around. I have that Joey Tamale hat that I've been wearing, also from Cardinal. And guys, I'm so excited. Kevin and Lane are incredible people. I'm very excited to work with them. The jerseys have been super high quality, and they believe in creators. They believe in the sport of disc golf and are doing things in their local areas to sort of grow the sport. And Cardinal is making big pushes as well. And to commemorate or celebrate, we do have a Robbie C jersey that is coming out. I don't know if at the time of this video, if it's gonna be live or not for you guys to order, but y'all, here, I'm gonna go ahead and pop a little graphic up for you guys to see. Looks sick. But if you wanna check out all the other amazing Cardinal jerseys and Cardinal offerings, then you can head over to Cardinal Disc Golf, check it out, and I'll have a referral link and code down in the description for you guys to check out. I want to thank Kevin and Lane for believing in me. And y'all, if you want to support some amazing touring pros that are also on Cardinal Disc Golf, or you're just looking for nice quality jerseys, I would definitely check that out. In terms of fit, because I know people will ask, I pretty much say it all runs true to size. Because of my length, I'm someone who waffles back and forth between a large and an XL, and I have several in large, several in XL, and I love them both. So I think because they are an athletic material, if you were trying to err, I would err on the side of caution and go a bit larger just in case. But I mean, the sizes are incredible. Really enjoy them, really enjoy the product. And I think that, like I said, Lane is just designing some incredible designs that look so good. Everything in there. So thank you to Kevin and them for sponsoring what we're doing here this year. And let's jump back in and see if we can make some big putts. And by big putts, I mean throw-ins. Well, that was like the lamest run ever, dude. Let's give the people what they want, all right, Dennis? Ooh, bad camera angle. On the other side, coming from downtown, I would say this is probably just outside, but I'm gonna not step through. Gonna not step through because I didn't wanna, ruin the putt opportunity. Because we made that putt so easily, I'm gonna have to say it's probably inside, probably like right at that 32 range. I personally would consider this one of the iconic holes of the course because you're playing up to that ridge. It's sitting on a ridge. It's a nice, beautiful, fun shot. You throw over basically like a bowl, let it crash in, but you can't crash in too much because, hill. So let's just pump it out there, see what we got, commit. There we go. I think that's super short. Okay, it felt clean, just maybe not fast, which is why I didn't go very far. Okay, we're gonna have to watch that footage. Yeah, I think you guys would rather see cool holes. So maybe we go like 8 holes instead of 9, and we count this twice. How's that sound? Oh, you guys agree? Okay, cool. Yeah. We're through 5, so we'll be through 7 at the end of this. And let's see how many birdies we get here. That's 1. Okay. Went ahead and tapped out that other Echo. Let's see if the buzzers can do it. Honestly, guys, really thought they could. I thought that was it. I was like, oh, that's like right on line. Here we go. Yep. All right. They maintain their 1-stroke lead. In a world full of darkness and terror, Robbie C finds himself on the Dark Side Dies ace hole, where Rick and Carolyn got their first aces. And Robbie C gets his first ace of 2025. Pretty sure Buzz still has the box, 160 feet. It's just a tunnel shot. Let it rip. Oh, tough. Right into a tree. That's a good tree. That's a good tree. I gotta go a little lower. Gotta get a little lower. That's gonna be a toughie. Here we go, Echo. So one of these putts is, how you say, obstructed? Well, turns out I'm not Eagle McMahon. Nope. Overall, really, really impressed with the Echo, guys. I think that if you do not have like a straight throwing putter in your bag, a la a Pathfinder or a Buzz or things like that, I think this could easily be the disc you're looking for. And I'm really wondering, like MVP fans out there, why is the Echo not getting talked about more? Is it just because the hex overshadows it? I think I'm just trying to whip these like up the gut. We're gonna alternate. Buzz still has the box because I missed the Echo putt. I think that we can get more flip out of the Echo, which I'm here for. Maybe a little more distance too. Not if we throw it nose up. It definitely pushed. I think it is a little bit further. I think it got the advantage. I think it's further, which means Buzz has to throw first, which will open the conversation for the throw-in potential. You could go the forehand up the left side, but I think that the backhand is easier. I understand that that brings the Mando into play, but if we put it on enough hyzer, we're just trying to basically throw it at that hill and let it skip up there. Well, folks, can't make drama like this one. Definitely left ourselves a tester putt. These are the situations you stress about. We've got to get up and down. That's what we're looking at. But if we early release that, we could send it straight into these Y trees. So we're gonna go with the with an odd one. Put it right next to the basket. In a world where the Buzz is trying to gain its victory, Streamline Discs out of Michigan lives to stand in the way with one putt, leading them to a tie against the giant Discraft Discs. Also, conveniently, for the sake of drama, located in Michigan. Yeah, I was gonna wrap it up for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I think if you've never tried the Echo, I'm like shocked at, this may sound bad, but I'm shocked at how good it was. Flies really well, flies pretty far. I really do want to know, why are people bagging hexes over this? Is it a distance push that you get? Is it that, is it just that swagger of the gyro? I don't know. Like I said, head to the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what mold are we trying next. Look forward to seeing. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Please make it fantastic for someone else too. But for now, we're gonna leave you with the birdie.